Alert Weather with Grant Dade is sponsored by St. Francis Healthcare System.
Well, I hope everybody's enjoying your Christmas Eve. Weather is beginning to cooperate, although it's way too warm for this time of the year. You know what I learned today? I was going over some of the Weather Service offices and what they spit out on social media. There's a place called Chicken, Alaska. Town in Alaska, and the name is Chicken, and it's spelled chicken. 62 below zero this morning. So it could be worse, right? Of course, we'd never be that cold, but there's a lot of cold air locked up to the north. Now, I was just looking at the satellite, and we are going to see breaks in the clouds. So I'm a little concerned that my conservative nature for this afternoon temperatures may be a little too cool. We may see them jump up a little more than what I'm showing here, but we'll get to that. You can see breaks in the clouds on Futurecast, and then that'll continue overnight tonight. Now, the question is, will we see fog redevelop? You can see a little bit developing here. Now, this time last night when I was showing Futurecast showed widespread dense fog developing tonight into Christmas morning. So we'll just have to see how that unfolds. If we have this much sunshine on Christmas, which my gut tells me we probably won't, but if we do, yeah, we're going to, especially the southern half of the heartland, we're going to flirt with those record highs in the mid-70s that occurred in 2021. And then more low clouds and fog move in Thursday night into Friday. We'll see a good bit of cloud cover, some stronger southerly winds on Friday as well. And again, temperatures remaining well above average. So the fog's finally beginning to lift, but we've got temperatures ranging from the mid-60s this afternoon in Mount Vernon, 75 in Union City, 74 in Poplar Bluff. And if we get at least 2 hours of decent sunshine peeking through, I got 68 in Cape Girardeau. We could easily see the low 70s. So we'll watch to see how that unfolds later on this afternoon. Lows tonight, not very low. And again, some patchy fog could redevelop. Still question is out as to how much develops. We'll kind of have a better grasp on that later on this evening. Temperatures in the upper 50s and lower 60s overnight tonight. And for your Christmas day, look at this. We've got mid 60s to low 70s. But again, if we get as much sunshine as what Futurecast is advertising, we're going to have to bump these numbers up from Paducah, Cape Girardeau south, as we will be getting into the 70s for sure. All right, let's take a look at that 7-day forecast. Again, we've got 71 Friday. Saturday looks to be kind of a repeat of today. A lot of fog to start things off. It'll mix out later in the day. Look at that low of 61 on Sunday. Sunday, a good chance of rain. Most of it will be what we call post-frontal, meaning no thunderstorms, which is very unusual for these warm temperatures. And then we chill down again as we get ready to end 2025. We're talking about highs near freezing on Monday.